Compliment officers and boys. Today, I want to explain details on how to salute with maize during drum major competition or during march pass. The way you can salute, how to salute. We have competitions during march pass. There is way you can salute during the drum major competitions. There is a way you can salute. So I want to explain further and many things you need to know as a drum major. So I want to make it clear to you that there is many ways and amazing skills and many display you can show as a drum major or as a well-trained major maize, like as a way you can handle your maize. So, but I want to give you a little hint on the best and the most famous things you need to do as a drum major. So, as a drum major, all you need to do is learn your L pattern. There's something we call L pattern. How we do L pattern, we have the length of L pattern. We normally have 150 feet L pattern. Then we have let me say the length. Then the width of the L pattern is sometimes 50 feet, or you can get 70 feet. But I'm going to use the one of 150 feet and 70 feet. So we have columns, and we have the length, and we have the counter march point and the starting point. So we have the starting point and the counter march point. The counter march point is the end of the maize, like the end of the L pattern, the leg of the L. Then we have the length of the L and the width. It has only L. We all know how L is. So when watching the video, just try to understand what we mean by starting point and your counter march point. Then we have what we call saluting sequence. So saluting sequence is the place, or you can call it saluting dice. But during L pattern, I'm talking of only single drum major. As a drum major, only one person. I'm not talking of competitions. I'm talking of one person. So when one drum major is doing competition, it's left for you to choose if you're going to use your whistle or you're going to use your vocal commands. So when time goes on, I will do video on how to do the vocal commands. But I'm here for the saluting of maize and how you do your competition on L pattern. So we have the L pattern. We say we have 150 feet length, then 70 feet width. So that is all you need to know as a drum major. So we have whereby you do when marching forward from the starting point, you signal the band corps, then they give you the beat you want for your display. Then when marching back is quite alright. You as a drum major, you know the song you want, so you brief the band corps what they are going to do for you on that band section. So it's left for you. If you're going to do as an American drum major, we have handling with whistle, like you call the band set with whistle, you blow your whistle, like you inform them. Then we have the one you can inform them by your vocal commands. You give them commands when you say drum major right turn. So there's many ways to do it during competitions, but I want to explain details to you. During competitions, we have what we call drum judges, like drum major judges. All the judges are quiet and killing in action in order to see the point of your maize, how you stand before the movement. So we have many things you need to know as a drum major. All you need to know is bringing yourself together as a drum major, then study more about drum major skills and tutorials. So when you learn everything you want to learn, then the next thing you have to do is to know the time to march and how to execute. All the drum majors and some judges normally think when you reach to the point, you have to mark time, then you know if you are going to do your right way or you do your right turn before going to the counter march point. So in the middle between the length of the L and the width of the L, in parade we call it corner formation. In drill, we use that as corner formation. But in drum major skill, we call it L pattern. So now, the way you form and the way you start your movement is all you need. Now, the first thing to do is calling your band in order with your vocal commands or your whistle. Then you march, you can display everything you want to do in your overview, your starting point. After everything, all you need to do is to march from the starting point to the saluting sequence. Then you pass the saluting sequence. When coming for the first time, it's left for you. If you like, you salute. If you don't want, you can't salute. It's not by force to salute when coming. as from your starting point up, is not a must you must salute, but from the starting point you have to display when going. So when you reach to the L pattern point where you go to your right wheel or your left wheel, all you need to do is you move forward. Sometimes some drum majors and some judges normally they will tell you if the low pattern of your maize is going to face where you are going, or where your crown is going to face where you are going. So it depends. But we normally use this. Wherever you are going now, your maize, this, for instance, this is the head and the crown of your maize. So when moving to the left, you are moving to the left for the L pattern. All you need to do is you use your tail, the tail will face at the L pattern. So I'll give you the videos, you need to watch it all out. So all you need to do now is, when your maize is facing at the left, then you turn. You can signal them with your whistle or with your vocal commands. You can say drum major left way, or you can also signify them with your whistle. So it's your choice. Then the next thing is, when you reach to your counter march, with the next 50 feet, 70 feet you need to go as a drum major. When you reach the end of the counter march, the end of the L pattern, then you have to do what we call counter march. The counter march is where called as inward march. You can do your inward march there, or you can do your back turn. So it depends. When you reach there, you turn back. From there, you go back to the L point, then the middle point of the L. When you reach there, the next thing is you go from the L pattern point, reaching the best and the easiest thing you need to know as a drum major is that whenever you are in a competition, you always remember to salute. When coming back, when going is not a must, but when coming back during competition, I'm talking of drum major competitions, especially in L pattern, where only drum majors will feature. So now, when coming back as a drum major, all you need to do is you go back to the starting point. Now you are going back to the starting point. There is something we call saluting sequence. We normally use it during march pass or drum major competitions. We normally call it, in drum major competitions, we call it saluting sequence. In march pass, we call it saluting dies. So that saluting sequence is a place where you can march from the L point to the starting point where you came from. So now, just always know that if you don't salute, it's automatically you are disqualified. So to end your video, or to end the what you started, in that moment you started it, so you must end it. So going back from where you started is like, when you reach to the saluting sequence, all you need to do is from your counter march to the starting point. So now all you need to do is from that counter march, when you reach to the saluting sequence, always remember that is special tips to consider is that you must march from 6 spaces before the margin line and 6 spaces after the margin line. That is how to salute as a drum major. So during competitions, during march pass, anything you want to do as a drum major, how you need to salute is you salute from starting from 6 spaces. You calculate 6 spaces before the margin line and 6 spaces after the margin line. So that is how you do your salute during drum major competition or during march pass. So the next thing there is applying your skills. Know how to display. You can do your skills. That is when after saluting, you can now add your neck roll, your over shoulder roll, your elbow wrap. Is left for you to do your skill, your prop spinning. So because you are done with your saluting, so just bear in mind that whenever you are going, that the judges are going all over and here and there with you. So all you need to do is keep marching, maintain your line, maintain the margin line. You go straight, and when you reach to the starting point, then you cut the band cups in order, it's either with your whistle or with your vocal commands. So when time goes on, I will explain the difference between the whistle and the vocal commands. So share my videos to other drum majors you know. It's all about drum major skills and drum major tutorial. This is all about L pattern and how you succeed in your drum major competitions or your march pass. So take care. God bless you all. Officer Prince Gears. I'll be dropping videos every Monday for you to learn what you want as a drum major. God bless you all. Officer Prince Gears.